Hi everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday Live. Gonna come around so quick. I've just got back from a huge post run. I packed up 13 items this morning, they were all in post Hermes items. So I've just got back from doing that. It took about 2 hours to do all that. So that was my morning anyway. So I hope you're all okay and had a good week, had a good Valentine's Day, if you celebrated that yesterday. I've had a very busy week. If you saw my video on Friday, you would have seen that I ran a Valentine's weekend sale just to try and boost my sales a little bit and just experiment really. I've never done a sale before, promotion on my eBay site. So I thought I'd do that and see how it went. It went really well. I'll give you the results in a minute. And what else? I did the promotion on the weekend, and yeah, sales have been good. Total for this week turnover was £808, which is above my average of 500 to 600. My highest day was Saturday, which was £195, and that actually was my highest day of the month, the 30 days so far. That was probably because of the promotion. In total, the promotion gave me £107 worth of sales. They are direct sales from the promotion, not any offers I sent out on promoted items. So that was a good boost to my sales. Again, I'll be showing you my sales at about the 5-minute mark. There are a lot today, at least 50 orders I'll show you. So I hope you'll stick around for all those because I've got a few interesting stories about some of them. I won't be showing you any Mandalorian cards though. Total on those this week was £59, so down a little bit, but my stock levels of those are going down. I don't really have many of the chase cards left anymore. I'm not going to be buying any more Mandalorian cards either. I think they've kind of run their course now. Now the Book of Boba Fett's finished transmission as well. I've noticed, well, you can see here from the value, they have gone down a little bit from the previous weeks. Hi, DJ Evans. Have you watched Spider-Man yet? So I presume you No Way Home. Yeah, it was brilliant. I presume I can spoil it now. If not, switch the stream off. But it was good they brought in the other two actors that had played Spider-Man before. It was really good. I do like the Spider-Man movies. They probably are my favorite of the Marvel movies because they're just really fun and lots of comedy and everything. So yeah, I really do like the Marvel Spider-Man movies. Some of the others are a bit heavy going. I find the Spider-Man ones a bit more entertaining. So watchable. I can rewatch the Spider-Man ones quite easily. So yeah, I presume you've seen it. I hope you liked it as well. Hello to anyone else who's in the chat. There's 2 people watching. I don't really get high viewing figures on these, I know, but lots of people watch them afterwards. So leave me a comment down below to say hello and I'll reply to you then. Have you watched Boba Fett? Book of Boba Fett, yeah, I've really loved it. Some people are a bit down on it because obviously Mandalorian's in it quite a lot, but then I think it helped the series. I think the first couple of episodes, the consensus in the community was that it wasn't great. So the Mandalorian coming into it definitely boosted that a bit. But without the Mandalorian's impact, I don't know what other people would have thought. I loved it anyway. I loved all the Tatooine stuff. I'm a real Tatooine fan. If you watch any of my videos, I do go on about Tatooine stuff a lot. Obviously, my name's Reselling Jawa. Jawa's from Tatooine. I've always loved Tatooine things ever since I've watched Star Wars, Tusken Raiders, Jawas, Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I loved it. I was a bit sad. Well, I don't really want to spoil it in case people haven't watched it, but yeah, one of my favourite characters died in it. Yeah, I was a bit sad about that. But anyway, yeah, so it's heading towards the 5-minute mark. I will just mention one of my favourite TV programmes is back on the air, BBC One, 2:15 every day this week and next week. It's Shakespeare in Hathaway. And if you don't know what Shakespeare in Hathaway is, it's like It's called Shakespeare and Hathaway Private Investigators. It's a sort of comedy mystery show. I think you can see that. Yeah, so show you a couple of pictures from the show. Joe Joyner and Mark Benton, great actors and actresses. Yeah, it's a great show. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. Lots of comedy, lots of mystery. It's based around in Stratford-upon-Avon, which was close to where I grew up in my teens. I used to love going to Stratford. My best friend was from Stratford. It's a really picturesque place. So yeah, absolutely love the show. So if you've never seen it before, check it out. It is on BBC iPlayer as well, but it's broadcast on BBC One, 2:15 this week and next week, every day. So it's now 6 minutes in and no one's watching. Yay! Pretty typical for my videos. What I'm going to do now is then share my screen for the sales. And I'm just going to do my sales even though no one's watching. If you just chip in when you can, leave me a comment down below if you watch this afterwards. So where are we? This one. So I just want to give a shout out to Chris Tomlin. He comments on quite a lot of my videos. He joins in the lives when he can. He bought an order off me, a Mandalorian cards this week. So thanks a lot, Chris. I shipped it out yesterday. Hopefully, I sent it first class for you, upgraded it for you as your reviewer. So hopefully you'll get that today. And you've just placed another order with me this morning. So I'll ship that out again this afternoon for you. So yeah, shout out to Chris. Thanks a lot. If you ever want to check out my items, on every YouTube video I do a link to my shop. I don't know if I can. I don't really want to click out of this. Post a link, but yeah, it's called Rick Sandcaller on Instagram, eBay. I'll list my Instagram link as well in my videos. If you want to join me on Instagram, feel free. So yeah, that's the only Mandalorian cards I'll be showing you. As I said, I've sold £59 worth this week. Why won't it let me close it? Okay, it's not letting me close that one for some reason. There we go. Right, so we're getting into all the other sales. Hi, buy, sell, trade, repeat. Nice for you to join me. So yeah, just starting going through my sales now. I did £808 in turnover this week, which is really good. If I see any of my Valentine's weekend 15% off promo items, I will point those out as we go along. So first thing I sold this week was a complete set of 8, which I found out when I was listing it. It was a complete set. I just picked them all up from a seller at a car boot sale. This was quite early on in the car boot season last year, around, well, early on from when I started going, so June, July time. A guy had trays and trays and trays and trays and trays of DVDs, and they were, I want to say, 10 for £1. I don't think they were 10p each. I think they were 10 for £1. So I bought, like, you know, like the big shopping bags. I bought about 2 shopping bags, I think. So these were all 10p each. So these cost me 80p, and I managed to sell them for £9.99. It was probably because it was a complete set. I managed to find a complete set, which was good. I only took a couple of days to sell as well, which was really nice. So that was my first sale of the week. Next was Star Wars figure. These droids figures have been hanging around a little bit, so I've started reducing the prices, and sold another one later in this video. You'll see it on offer. Again, I sold this one on offer. It was at £32.99, and someone sent me an offer for £29.99, and I accepted it. This was Boba Fett. There's a 6-inch Black Series version of this coming out, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I probably will keep a version of that because it's quite cool looking. That's coming out, I don't know, this year sometime. I've pre-ordered it. These droids figures I brought new. They cost, was it $16.75 or $18.75 each? I can't remember. But yeah, I made a bit of profit on them. Next was another one of these Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs. I bought at a charity shop quite a while ago. They were £6, I think, each at the charity shop. Sold a few last week, sold a few this week. I still got a couple left, I think, on my eBay shop. This was volume 15. These are a bolo. If you ever see Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs, the majority of them anyway are worth money, so pick them up, especially the later volumes. So volumes 10 and onwards, really. Next, the Doctor Who figure. I haven't really sold many Doctor Who figures, not that I've got a lot on my channel on eBay. This was a Tom Baker one. It's one of the older ones. Went to B&M yesterday on the hunt for new ones. Mark from Blue Harvest Toys told me the Doctor and Giant Robot set was out, or it was coming out. I don't know if he's seen it in his B&Ms. I think he was looking for it. But I went to mine yesterday, and they didn't have that set. The only set that they did have, an old set suddenly appear from nowhere. Another bunch of Earthshock Peter Davison 5th Doctor ones with the androids in, turning up from nowhere. They must have had a box in the back of this warehouse and put it out. That was the only 6-inch Doctor Who figures they had out. Unfortunately, I didn't buy any because the market for that set has gone down dramatically since I was selling it. So I saved my money, and yeah, I didn't buy any more of those, even though I have sold the figures in the past. Yeah, 1999. I wish I could find it. I will try again, maybe Thursday, possibly. Later in the week, my next post run, I'll go to the in-post locker further away, which is near B&M, and I'll try again. My B&M isn't the best for putting out stock. If they've got old stuff on the shelves just sat there, they just tend to leave it there and not fill the shelves with the new stock. So I don't know. I'll keep trying. If I do get hold of one, I'll try and unbox it on my channel, just so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, this was from an older set. This Doctor Who Terror of the Zygons 4th Doctor figure. I can't remember if I sold it on offer. I don't think I sold it full price. It might have been $12.99, I think. I sent out an offer for it. Finally sold one of these. I found these before, well, beginning of December, I think, in Tesco's on reduced clearance for £2.25, I think, or $2.50. It's a Imaginext Jurassic World T-Rex. It's 9.5 inches tall, so it's quite a big thing. I've still got one available, I think. Or have I sold them all? Don't know. I might have another one available. It looks like it's not a multi-quantity, so I might just list the one. So I must remember to relist that, because I definitely still have got one left. But yeah, $12.99 that's sold for. Accepting the offer on this, it sold quite quick. This went global shipping to Germany. It was 2 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe DVDs. Volume 2 came with some postcards, which made it stick out, I think. So that's why I took a picture with all the postcards and everything. I think that helped it sell quickly, because I don't normally sell for great money. I think I did quite well getting £10.50 for it. I think I had it up for, it was either 11 or 12.99. These were bought at a car boot sale in the summer, 50p each, so made some money on them. Next, the Brilliant sale. I did sell some really good stuff this week. This was a vintage Thundercats toy. Again, this went global shipping. I can't remember which country it went to. Somewhere in Europe, I think. Don't think it went to the US. But it's Burble Bill. I picked this up from a car boot sale in the summer with some Supernaturals figures, 3 for £5. So what's that? So this cost me £1.66. And I managed to get £28.99 for it, which is really good. Next, sold a bottle. I can't remember if this was the last one I sold or whether I sold another one in the week. I think it was just the last one I sold because it was on the 15% off promotion. It was the first thing I sold on Saturday. Was it Friday? I might have sold. £12.74 it sold for. It was up for £14.99, but with the 15% off in the offer, it was £12.74. This was a Morrison's item in the Christmas sale. It was £2.40. I sold a paperweight that's been hanging around. Sold it on offer for £6.99. I'm trying to show you. There was a bit of damage on it. If you can see it, just on the edges, there was just a couple of nicks and gouge marks, which is why it probably didn't sell as quickly as others. They have left me feedback saying they liked it, so they don't seem to mind the damage, which is fine. That was a car boot item. Again, I think it was 3 for £5. Sold my last Mickey Mouse pancake pan. This was an offer. I sent out an offer for £13.50 and they accepted it. This is a Primark item for £2 in the Christmas sale. Next, I had a run on these. These have been hanging around at least a month on my eBay and sold none. And this week I sold 5. Again, it might be the Book of Boba Fett effect. I don't know. But yeah, I've still got 5 left. I sold 5. Next, another great sale, another bunch of DVDs. I've sold quite a lot of DVDs this week because I was going through my media and making sure I was listing 3 trays worth of listed. I've still got some Most Haunted to sell and to put on eBay, but other than that, I've listed all my DVDs now, which is brilliant because they're using up a lot of room and they're not really high margin items. But this set was good. Again, it came from the same set as that Ancient Egyptians, 10p a DVD, so 90 pence I spent on these at a car boot sale, and they were on offer for they were on sale, sorry, for £14.99, and someone sent me an offer for £14, so I accepted that straight away. Next, again, another DVD. This was just a 50p charity shop item, I think. Or was it charity shop? It might have been one of those 10p ones. Can't remember. But sold it for £2.75, which is fine, just out the door. Blu-ray. This is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's the new release. This was for my personal items. I do have the box set, and I bought this thinking maybe they've upgraded the print on it, but you put the first disc in and it's a carbon copy of the one that's in the box set from years ago. So yeah, I just decided to sell it. There's a magical movie mode on it. I don't quite understand what that is. It's just like behind the scenes stuff maybe pops up during the movie, which doesn't really interest me. So I thought I'd just keep my box set and sell this one off. Sold for £8.99 though, which is good. Next, another DVD. I got this quite recently. You would have seen it in a haul I might have done on one of my live streams. It cost me £1.50, I think. So I didn't really make a lot of money on it. I just bought it on the fly just because I thought it might be a sought after DVD, but it wasn't. So after fees, I didn't really make anything on that, but it's sold. And sold my final one of this set this week. Again, it was on offer. I put it up for hire because it was my last one. I had 2 previous that I've sold. I put it up for £24.99. Someone sent me an offer for £22, so I accepted. It's the Riot Stormtrooper Poe Dameron box set. It's quite old now. Next is an auction for this item. It's a Black Series Boba Fett. Now, I had this on Buy It Now for $39.99 or $34.99. I got a couple of messages from people saying that this was a knockoff which I don't think it was, because I've heard the knockoffs of this orange line. If you looked on the barcode, the name on it was different. I think it's a Darth Maul on it, and it isn't a Darth Maul. So that's what I thought. Well, mine doesn't say that, so I don't think it's a knockoff. And it looks all legit to me. I mean, I wasn't collecting Black Series back then, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, the helmet maybe is a different color to that chest plate. That's the only thing I can see that's off with the figure. So possibly, but I don't think it was, and I bought it as a genuine figure. So I thought, you know what, to save any more people messaging me about it, I'm just going to put it on an auction. I started it at, I want to say $9.99, just to get rid, and just so people can make up their own mind about it by looking at the pictures and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's genuine, maybe it's not. I think it's genuine personally, because of the barcode, and this logo up here was shiny. The wording was shiny on it. You probably can't, because it doesn't really pick up on there. But the logo was shiny. Again, I think that the knockoff ones aren't shiny, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting my facts wrong, but I don't know. I think it was legit. It's just an old figure. Maybe it been in the sun a bit. Maybe that's why it looks different. I don't know. Anyway, I sold it for £21, which I was happy with. I bought it in a bundle with a Mandalorian figure and a Grogu figure, and selling those two nearly made me into profit anyway. So once this is sold for 21, it's made me into profit. So I was happy. Next, another Prisoner Cell Block H DVD. This one is volume 2. It doesn't, I was about to say it doesn't command a lot of value, but I managed to sell it. I think this was on offer for $22.99. So yeah, just be careful with these. Some of them sell really well, and some of them don't. Yeah, I mean, they still command value. I mean, the cheaper ones go for between 15 and 20, so it's not a great deal of difference, but just some of them are worth a lot more. Just be careful when you're price comping them. This was probably the quickest sale of the week. It's the Care Bears movie. I listed it, I can't remember what day now. But yeah, literally about an hour after I listed it, it sold, and this was on the higher end of completed items, so I don't quite know why someone bought it for $2.99 almost immediately. Maybe I did put Care Bear Cousins in the title because it mentioned them on the back, I think. So yeah, I have seen this movie. This movie was one of the movies when you used to go to the video shop in the 80s and rent out videos. Me and my brother rented this a couple of times, I remember. That was, where did I get that from? That was a car boot one again, probably 10p again. Next, I sold a Black Series Star Wars figure. This has been hanging around a little bit, but that's because the price point, I priced it quite high. One did sell for $22.99 this week, though, so that's good. It's a Black Series Inferno Squad agent from Battlefront 2, loose. It's got the weapon. It's all complete. Yeah, another great sale. Next, another DVD again. I think this was from a charity shop, 50p though. It's Windsor Castle After the Fire. Again, I just bought it because it looked, I don't try and buy run-of-the-mill DVDs. I buy like random things that look unique. And this is a DVD, again, you probably wouldn't see every day. So again, this sold really quickly. Again, the same evening I listed it, I think, and it sold for £2.50. Next, volume 10 of Prisoner Cell Block H. This is one of the more expensive ones. It was up for $39.99. Someone sent me an offer for $37.50 and I accepted. I've got another version of this volume 10 that's better condition. The discs are better condition. which I've got priced higher. It hasn't sold yet, but fingers crossed it will eventually. But yeah, another great sale. Next, I sold this, the Young Ones Complete Series 1 and 2. Again, this was really cheap. I want to say it was 20p, I think, or 25p from car boot sale. Sealed DVD for like 25p. There's one coming up that is even better than that. Yeah, absolutely brilliant turnaround. £12.99 full price as well. So, oh, how much did I pay for this? I can't remember. It was maybe £2, maybe £1. I can't remember. £1.50. It was a sale item from the Valentine's weekend, 15% off. It sold for £8.49. Another sale item from the weekend. It's a reaction predator figure. These have been hanging around for a couple of months now. So glad to see another one out the door. £12.74, and it posted large letter, which was even better. Saves money. Finally sold some Harry Potter figures this week. Now this was again in the 15% off offer, but I sent out an offer for £15, and someone accepted it and bought one, which is really cool. Finally got another Harry Potter figure out the door. This one sold full price, another great sale. Luke Skywalker Salamini from Heir to the Empire, one of the comic book ones. Again, I priced it really high on the high end of items, and it sold full price, which was crazy. But yeah, another great sale. I bought this bought it in a bulk lot. I think I might have unboxed these on my live stream last week. It was £12.99. Sold some of these. These were, again, Tesco Christmas sale items. They were 75p each. I've been selling them in bundles of 2. I've got 3 bundles left. Sold full price for £5.99, which is good. They're from Friends. They're cablings or cablings. You clip them to your cables. Obviously, Friends fans would probably like those. Next, sold this bundle of promo DVDs. There were 16 of them, all kids shows. Sold for £5.99. I think I sent an offer out, possibly, on this. They left me feedback this morning saying they're really happy. Their grandkids in the car watch DVDs, apparently. So yeah, that was a good sale for them. These were picked up randomly on eBay, I think, quite cheap. So I have pulled out a Rosie and Jim one, which sells at least a £5 on its own. The others don't sell, so that's why they've been bundled together. But yeah, once I sell the Rosie and Jim one, I'll be willing to profit on that lot. Next, I sold this little guy. He was from a charity shop a few weeks ago. Paid £5 for him. So Winnie the Pooh Disney plush, all official, brand new with tags. It's a really recent item, judging by the labels. So potentially a Christmas present, maybe, that someone didn't want. And yeah, sold it in the 15% off offer. It was up for £19.99. It sold for £16.99. Next, another one of the Droids figures. I've still got R2-D2 for sale, but I sold, as you've seen, Boba Fett earlier in this video, and C-3PO. This figure was sold on offer. I sent one out for £27.50, and they accepted. So yeah, nice to see another one of these Droids figures out the door. Next, another charity shop item. I can't remember where I got this from. It might have been when I was on holiday. Maybe not. I can't remember. I think it was, I can't remember. I think it was higher priced than other DVDs are normally because it's a manga one. Possibly £1, maybe. But I sold it for £2.75. Next, some Friends lipstick. These were in the 15% off offer, so they were £7.64, something like that. Shipped large letter again, so easy, quick shipping, cheap shipping. So yeah, nice to see another one of those outdoor. Sold 3 now, still got 2 available. These were from Morrison's again. I think they were £1.50 in the sale. Another Friends item, lots of Friends items this week. This is a charity shop item. I bought it for, was it £4 or £5? It wasn't more than £5, but it's brand new inside. It's all sealed. So yeah, I think it was £5. It's been on a few weeks now, and again, it's sold in the 15% offer for £12.74. Finally sold these. These have been hanging around for ages. There's something I wish I hadn't picked up. They are like hook hangers. You put them over doors to hang clothes on. So you can see here, I hooked them over the top of my photo boards to photograph them. They're from Disney Cars. They're all official. I think they must have been from Primark. Possibly. I don't know. They had some wear on them, which I did show in the photos. They've been hanging around for ages. I think I had them priced at £12.99, then £11.99, then £10.99. Then they were in the 15% offer for £9.34, and I sent them another offer lower, which was it £8.50 possibly, or £8.75, and they bought them. So I shipped them this morning. They've gone finally. I bought them for £1.75 each at a charity shop, so £3.50. Next, another charity shop item. This didn't hang around very long either. It cost £1, and it's a large, like 4-inch Lego minifigure pen. It's from 2011. It still wrote. The pen still worked, which is crazy. 10 years old. But yeah, nice quick sale. It sold for £7.99. Next, another 15% offer item. It was the Snow Dog plush for £8.49. This was £1. It was £2 at a charity shop, but it got scribbled out and reduced to £1 because it had been around for a while. And yeah, sold it for £8.49, which I was really happy about. Next, we have a Build-A-Bear, again, one that's been hanging around for ages. Sent out an offer to a watcher on it for £13.99, and luckily they accepted. Came with a blaster. The sounds don't work. I'll put that in the description. But yeah, nice to see this one go. It's a nice bear, so it's hopefully gone to a good home. That was from a lot of Build-A-Bears that were about £4 each. Next was another Black Series figure. This sold on offer for £18. I can't remember if I sent that offer. I don't think I would have. I think they sent me the offer. I've still got 7 available. It's a first order elite snow trooper, not stormtrooper, snow trooper. I think it was Last Jedi it's from. It's around that era, I think. Is that the date on there? 2019. I don't know. I think it was from Last Jedi anyway. But yeah, this was one of the, I don't know where it's from. It's an exclusive because it doesn't have a number. But I bought a case of these for £70 for the 8. So what's that? 70 divided by 8. It was 8, wasn't it? Was it 6? No, 8. Yeah, 70 divided by 8. So this figure cost me £8.75. So I've got it up for £19.99. So £18 is fine. I'll make a profit on that. Next, this item was from Primark. I know fleecy blankets do sell from Primark. It's still, I suppose it's still cold outside, so people still want them. If this was the summer, this wouldn't have sold. It's been hanging around a few weeks now, hence why it fell into the 15% offer. It sold for £12.74. It cost me £6, so a couple of pound profit on there. Another bundle of DVDs. Again, I bought these from Car Boot Sale. I want to say they were 50p each. Possibly 50p each. I don't think I'd have paid more than that. But yeah, I thought I'd bundle them together. It's a Primeval Series 1 and Series 2 set. I don't know if people remember this show. I don't really watch it. I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't get into it. The CGI was really bad in it, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I was trying to jump on the bandwagon of the Doctor Who revival in sort of 2007-ish, 2008. Yeah, 2006 it was broadcast, 2007 release. So yeah, it did. I don't know. I think it was a popular show. It got action figures and stuff, so I presume it was popular. But yeah, sold it for £3.99. Next, finally sold my Kylo Ren. This was on the 15% offer, $25.49, but I think it went on offer. I think I sent out an offer for $23.99. I think that's what it sold for. Now, I did pay up for this because it had a sound chip that was working in it. It was £10. Sorry, it was £10 at a Car Boot Sale, which is crazy. I don't really know why I bought it for £10, but still managed to get a profit on it. The lightsaber was out a bundle of clothes. It was working, so that cost me pence really. So that didn't really factor into it. But yeah, £10 into £23.99. So I made a good profit on there. So it is sometimes worth paying up for items, even though I don't know if I'd do it again. It was in really good condition. If it didn't have the sound chip working, I don't think I would have paid £10 for it. Next, I sold my last one of these. It's a Boba Fett plush. It was about 8 inches. Sold it on offer. I sent out an offer for £13.50 and they accepted. This was from B&M and it cost $7.99. Another 15% offer item. This was Shine On Harvey Moon. This was from a charity shop. I'm sure I probably hauled it in a video somewhere. It was £4. Was it £4 or was it £6? I have a feeling it might have been £6, you know. I paid up for it, that's all I remember. But I remember it was an Acorn DVD, which you see Acorn Media DVDs, they are expensive to buy in the first place. And it's an old TV show, which I doubt is on any streaming platforms. So this was a 25th anniversary Shine On Harvey Moon DVD. It wasn't a complete series. It had it was like the complete series 2. But it only had 2 episodes of series 1 on it. I'm not sure why they didn't just do the whole series. But anyway, sold it on the offer for $15.29. So again, that was nice little sale out the door. Next, we have the best sale of the week and the best margin by a long shot. Little Britain. Now, if you know about Little Britain, you know that the BBC or I don't really want to get on a high horse, but the woke community has cancelled Little Britain because of some stereotyping, blackface, etc. in it. It was of its time. Obviously, it's years old now. This box set came out when was it? 2006, so it's like 16 years old. But that's enough about that. So all I'm interested in is it's worth money because they've taken it off all streaming platforms. You'll never be able to buy DVDs like this because they've probably deleted the DVD again. And you won't be able to stream it anywhere because they've taken it all off the streaming services. So Little Britain stuff is worth the money, especially if it's new and sealed. and this box set was new and sealed. And I wonder if people can guess how much I paid for this because it was crazy bargain. I bought it from a car boot sale. It was off a lady that had a bag full of Doctor Who books, and I still haven't listed. It's sat in the other room. I think I bought a bundle of 20, 30 Doctor Who Torchwood books. They were about a £5, I think. So I paid for those, and then I looked at her DVDs, and she had this. And I want to I was just in shock when I saw this, because I knew Little Britain was a sought after DVD and it was sealed. So I thought, oh God, how much is she going to ask for this? Buy, sell, trade, repeat says £1. It was less than £1. I said, how much is this? And she said 25 pence. 25p for a sealed complete series of Little Britain. So I got my money out, my coins, and I was fishing through my coins. I found 20p, and I didn't have any other change. So I thought, I know what, I'll just give her some more money. But then I got the 20p out, and she said, oh no, 20p is fine. So I got it for 20 pence in the end, which is crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy. 20p. So 20p turned out to come £49.99 this week. I didn't actually realise it was worth this much. I knew it was worth something, but when I price comped it, I was in shock. So yeah. But then I overpaid and paid £5 for Doctor Who books, which I don't know how I'm going to get rid of them because they don't really sell for anything. So I did kind of pay up for those. So she did get some money out of me. So I don't feel quite as bad paying her 20p for this. But yeah, best sale of the week, best margin for a long time. I've only sold a few items like this with a margin this good. So next was a auction. I did an auction for these. Didn't really make a lot of money on them. I bought them for £1.50 from a charity shop, but they were Star Wars. I wasn't going to let Star Wars just sit on the shelf at a charity shop. So yeah, went on bids for £2.20. It did have quite a few watches on it. I thought it might have gone higher, but yeah, it didn't. They didn't have any weapons apart from the Snowtrooper, which is probably why it sold less than it probably would have normally. But that's all fine. I charged shipping on top, so I didn't lose out on the shipping or fees or anything, so that's fine. And next we have the big Pokemon lots. I've done the whole live stream about finding these. So if you look back at my channel a couple of weeks ago, I did a live stream of me going through these Pokemon cards. I've just had a sale. Surprise, surprise, another Mandalorian card. They sell quite frequently for me. So these Pokemon cards, 4 tins. I found them at a charity shop for £3 a tin a couple of weeks ago. So I spent £12 on these. Now, I had a quick look inside in the charity shop. I saw some shiny ones, but the cards weren't in the best condition at all. Don't know if I can show you. So these ones, you can see like there's wear on the sides. If you watched my live stream video, I probably showed you some really manky ones. And there were some really good cards in the set, like there's a Charizard there. But the condition they were all played and they had surface wear around the edges and stuff. So I couldn't really list them separately, which was a shame because if they were in like mint condition, I would have made a lot of money out of these. But unfortunately, because of the condition of them, I didn't. I could have tried to sell these two separately, but in the end, I thought it just wasn't worth it. So I just put it on and off auction. Sorry, I can't remember how much I started it at. Was it 99p or no? It might even been 1p. I can't remember. But yeah, put in the description, cards are mostly in played condition and show signs of play, use and wear. Some are in better condition, but none are mint, which was true. None were mint. There were some better quality ones which didn't have a lot of wear on, but yeah, it wasn't worth my time going through them all separately. Half of this was about, you can see the amounts of cards here. These 4 tins were full up, so you can see how many I had to discard because of the damage to them. It was nearly half of them I had to just throw away because they were literally manky, unfortunately. But yeah, again, I charged postage, so after fees and stuff, I made a couple of pounds out of them. Probably not worth my time doing it again. If I found these again in a charity shop randomly, I would look at the condition better than I did. And in hindsight, I don't know if I would have picked these up if I'd gone through and checked more at the time. But you live and learn. Next, this Super Mario figure sold. It was Luigi. This is a B&M item. If you're lucky, you might still find these in B&M, but it's a slightly older wave now, I think. It's been hanging around for a few weeks on my eBay shop, and it did sell in the end for $16.99. And the last sale of the week, again, was a 15% off item. This was Tech from the Bad Batch. And again, I sent out an offer on this. It was £22 something it went for in the end, $22.99 maybe. It's been up on my shop for a while now. I priced it really high on the really high end of the completed items. Now, since I listed it, the price has come down on this figure because it's been more readily available. So, yeah, I sold it for $22.99. This was bought because I buy Black Series, I bought the whole wave, and this figure was in it. And of course, I didn't want this figure because I don't collect the Bad Batch. So, yeah, it's a personal item technically, and I just sold it off. And so I got $22.99 back for it, which was fine. So that was all my sales for the week. My throat's going to give out in a minute because I've been talking so much. But yeah, absolutely amazing. As I said, my turnover was £808, which was really good for me. Promotional items from the promo weekend I did, £107 direct sales. And Mandalorian cards, £59, which I didn't show you because there's too many of them. So I hope you enjoyed watching those sales. I had some really good sales, as I said, some really nice margin sales. Don't think I've got anything else to show you today. Can't think of anything. Did I go to the charity shops last week? I can't remember. Every day seems to go to a blur at the moment. I've been so busy with that promotional weekend. But yeah, maybe tomorrow, depending on the weather, it's tipping it down at the moment, but tomorrow I might go to the charity shops in town because I haven't been to the big one for a couple of weeks. So yeah. Oh, I did go to the charity shop, but I didn't buy much. I bought, what did I buy? There was a few Blu-rays I bought, which again, probably shouldn't really picked up because they're not really worth it, but I did pick up this. It's a complete box set. Wow, 1 to 6. I presume it's nearly complete now. It's a few years old, so she might have written another one since this. It's The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. So I think I've heard of The Mortal Instruments. I don't know if it's been turned into a movie. Books 1 to 6 box set. It's got slight damage on it, which I didn't notice when I bought it. The cellophane's ripped and there's a tiny tear in the cardboard, but other than that, it's new and mint. So I bought that from a charity shop and it was £6, which for a sealed box set, I thought was really good value. I had price comped it. It's going between 15 and 20. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I've taken the photos for that, so I'll try and list that today. I don't know how much I'll put it up for yet, maybe $17.99, but I'll price comp it again before I list it, just to double check. But yeah, other than that, I think that's everything I've got to talk to you about this week. I did buy some Star Trek CCG cards. If you watched my live stream last week, I think I talked about this card. It's a Star Trek CCG card, but it was miscut. Got it up. I put it on auction for a week for $49.99, but it didn't sell. I didn't have any watches. I've listed it now, buy it now for $49.99, and I've got 2 watches on it already, which is crazy. So yeah, I'll keep that up. Fingers crossed that will sell near the full price anyway. I randomly, because I picked that up, I really was in the mood for opening some Star Trek CCG packs. So I found a listing of 4 alternate universe expansion packs. So I picked them up and I've opened them. I didn't get a Future Enterprise Ultra Rare, which is unfortunate because I was kind of betting I might. But yeah, it was, I think they're in 1 every 100 packs or something. But I did get some good rares. So I got, where is it? Beverly Picard from All Good Things, the final episode of Star Trek Next Generation. I love Beverly Crusher. She's my favorite character on the Next Generation. So I was really happy to get that. All these cards will be for sale on my shop eventually. I haven't photographed them yet. But obviously all the uncommons and stuff will be as well. Next rare I got was Stefan de Seve. I can't remember how you say his name. Dual Affiliation, which was the first expansion to have dual affiliation characters in it. So yeah, another cool rare card to get. I do like the old sets of Star Trek CCG. Takes me back to my youth when I was a teen. So when this came out in 1995, so I was 15. Next was a mission, which isn't great, Diplomatic Conference. And I will have to go now because my phone's ringing. Last rare was Tasha Alternate. So other than that, guys, I better go because my phone's ringing. So I will see you all soon. And see you next Tuesday, if not before.